Hi, I'm Kathy, your yogi mom. Welcome to my channel. And this is a 30-minute postnatal practice to support immunity, to support your immune system. And the intention for this practice is to increase your circulation, which will help to move the immune cells all around the body, not just in focus areas, but everywhere, to give you the most protection. And then also to calm the nervous system, because when you are in a calm rest and digest mode, that is when the body can heal. So both of these will help to support your immune system. Let's start comfortably seated. I'm in easy seated pose. I do have a blanket underneath. You don't really need that. I always like sitting on something when I start. I like the way it lengthens my spine and I could sit up taller. So if you want to press pause and grab a blanket, you can, or you can sit straight on the mat. You really don't need anything. All right, place the hands around the knees, close the eyes, and center your mind and your body. Listen to your breath and the soft sound of the breath. Notice how when you breathe in, the air feels cool, the breath feels cool. And when you breathe out, there's warmth in the breath. On your next inhale, deepen the breath and inhale through the belly. Open the chest and lift the breath into the neck. As you exhale, soften from the neck down to the belly. Inhale deeply again from the bottom to the top. This time bringing the breath all the way up into the bridge of the nose on the inhale. And on the exhale, soften from the bridge of the nose down to the base of the spine. Dirga Swasam breath. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Now this extended breath will bring more oxygen to your body, more energy and life force, which will also support your immune system. Place the hands at heart center and set an intention for your practice today. Set an intention to move in the body, to increase your immunity, to connect to your mind, your body, and your spirit, and to create harmony within. And we'll begin by chanting Om together. Bring your attention to the third eye. Swallow or clear the throat and deepen the breath. Om. Send those vibrations out beyond your space to your family, those peaceful vibrations to your neighborhood and community, and to the world around. Now soften the hands and gently open the eyes. Drop the chin to the chest, and we'll spend some time with the neck first. Inhale, circle to the right side. Come back without compressing the neck, lift the bridge of the nose, and on the exhale, come back down. Repeat that again, circular motion. Lots of circular motion today to increase that circulation. Inhale, come back. Same side, exhale, down, chin to chest. And now pause, chin to chest. Feel the back of the neck open and relax the top of the shoulders. Inhale to the opposite side, left side. Inhale, come to the side, all the way around. Exhale, chin to chest. And repeat the circle. Inhale, back, exhale, down. Chin closer to the chest, more release through the back of the neck. And then slowly look forward. Inhale the shoulders up to the ears and back down the spine. And repeat 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, warming up the upper back, the shoulder joints. And now place the hands on the shoulders and kiss the elbows together. Open the chest on the inhale. Exhale, bring it back around. Inhale, open the chest, kiss the elbows. Exhale, bring it down. One more, inhale. Exhale. Now extend the arms forward, bring them up overhead, and imagine that you're drawing wings behind you. Inhale, behind. Circular motion again. You sense a theme here. Lots of motion today. One more. Open your heart, widen your heart. And on this next one, leave the arms overhead. Circle the wrist. A gentle bend here in the wrist and a gentle fist with the hands. And then bring the arms up overhead again, and this time rotate the wrist in the opposite direction. Hands up overhead. Twist to your left side. Still a gentle twist in postnatal, so you can deepen a little more than in prenatal, but we're still healing from having babies. So you're going to have still a little separation here in the abdominal muscles. So gentle twist to support that, to support healing. Hands overhead again, and twist to the other side. Twist also promotes circulation in the body, get things moving, and also get the lymphatic fluid moving as well, which removes toxins from the body. Now return to center and come into some torso circles. Lean forward, lean over to your right side and to the back. And this is going to take a different shape for you than for me. This is how it feels good to me, but all you're doing is making circles. They can be deep, they can be small, and it's an organic motion. So there is no exact technique. However it looks for you, however it feels for you is just fine. We're just getting the body moving. That's all we're doing. It's simple. Feels good. It can be a lulling motion too. It can feel very comforting, especially after you start doing it for a few circles. Also creates warmth. Pause and reverse. I'm really not going to count how many we're doing. We're only feeling sensation here. You can use the knees for leverage as you move. Maybe let's do one more circle. And then come back to your seat and come over onto tabletop position. So over the ankles, onto your hands and knees, and I'll face the side so that you can see me. If you'd like to use your blanket underneath the knees, you can do that for more support too. Place the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees beneath the hips. And come forward for some circles on the hips, forward and back. Small circle at first, and if you'd like to deepen, follow me. Bring it closer to the heels. Inhale forward, exhale back. Let's do two more. Remember, you can always take your own pace. You don't have to follow mine. Reverse and come back to the left side this time. Use your breath with this movement. Inhale forward, exhale back. And two more on this side. If you hear any cracks or pops like I'm doing right now, those are fine as long as it doesn't hurt you. If it does, you just need to readjust your position a bit. And then come back to center. Press back into downward facing dog now. Extend the legs back. And come up with the hips towards the ceiling. Now the wrists are diagonal to the shoulders. Lengthen through the lower back. Bend the knees a little bit so you can get some more extension in your spine. And then either pedal through the feet or hold still and work into the legs. Long neck, shoulders wide, and the shoulder blades splay out away from one another.
Walk forward to the front edge of your mat, right between the hands. Forward fold. Relax over the legs and grab opposite elbows to increase the gravity, the force towards the floor. And this is going to help decompress your back. Shake your head yes and no. And let the back of the neck be really soft. No wrinkles. Chin closer to the chest, and the knees are soft. The ribs are resting on the thighs. Belly is soft as well. Feel the bottom of the feet support you, rooting into the earth. And stay for another breath. Relax the hands and place the palms now on the shins. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Lengthen the head away from the hips. Create a little shelf space on the lower back. And open in the chest. Soften forward, relax. And then slowly roll up through the spine. One vertebra at a time. Shoulders are soft, face is soft as well. And come to standing, Tadasana, mountain pose. Roll the shoulders away from the ears, broaden in the collarbones, palms forward, and the feet right underneath the hips. Release through the knees. Now I'll guide you through some modified sun salutations. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands on the shins or on the floor, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over the legs. Place your fingertips on the mat and step back into downward facing dog. Lower the knees to the floor. Shift forward for a modified chaturanga. Keep a long spine, uncurl the toes, and only come down halfway, elbows towards the waist. Open in the chest. Come back up. Lots of weight into those arms, strengthening the arms to hold your baby, and then come back into downward facing dog. Tiptoe forward, front edge of the mat. Inhale, half lift again, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold over the legs, and bring the arms out wide. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold in half again. Half lift, or pike position, long spine, draw the ribs and belly in, and then soften forward. Step back into downward facing dog again. Lower the knees to the ground. Shift forward, flat back here, uncurl the toes. Elbows graze the sides of the ribs, only come halfway down. Long spine, and then come up. Curl the toes under, and come back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Tiptoe forward to the center of the mat and walk the hands back to the feet. Roll up through the spine. And stack for Tadasana. Bring the hands to the hips and walk forward with your right foot. A few steps and back with your left for Warrior One. Turn the chest to face forward, the hips to face forward, and bend in your right knee. Inhale the hands up overhead. Warrior One, Rear Bhadrasana One. Back heel on the mat. And now extend forward into a diagonal stretch. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Inhale back. Exhale, long stretch. Extend the crown of the head forward and lengthen through that back heel. Inhale, come up, and each time get a little longer through the leg, the back leg, and through the spine. Inhale back to Warrior One. Exhale, bring both hands to the floor and pick up the back heel. Press your left hand into the mat, right arm up overhead, gentle twist. Again, we don't want to do deep twisting while still healing the abdominals after birth. Now soften the right hand down and the left knee down to the mat for Anjaneyasana. You can keep the hands on the floor or bring them up overhead. Lift your lower belly. Hug the navel back towards the back of the spine. And this will help you to continue to heal
the abdomen. And now soften the hands to the floor and shift back into half Hanumanasana or half monkey. Stretch through the back of the right leg, toes up to the ceiling. And your hands might be close to the foot or closer to the hip. Lengthen that middle curve in the back. And breathe here. Now you may not feel as flexible as you did before you had baby, and that's very common. Without the hormone relaxin in the body, your muscles will be a little bit tighter, and it does take a little getting used to. Bend in the right knee, curl the back toes underneath, and step back into downward facing dog. Tiptoe your way to the middle of the mat, hands back to the feet, and slowly roll up through the spine. Open through the chest, and step forward with your left foot now. Right foot back, warrior one. Stance. Both hips forward, torso forward. Bend into that left knee and bring the hands up overhead. Press into the side of the right foot and into the big toe mounds of both feet. On the exhale, lean forward. Diagonal stretch. Hug belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale forward. Long through the back of the neck. Lean into it. Inhale up. Exhale, bend at the hips. Place both hands on the mat. And pick up your back heel, runner's lunge. Left arm up, twist. Feel your left hip open as well. Back leg is engaged and long. Stack the shoulders, open the chest. And remember to keep it a gentle twist. One more breath. And then soften your left hand down to the mat again for Anjaneyasana, low lunge position. Right knee onto the mat, uncurl the toes, hands up overhead. You can also keep the hands on the mat. Lift the belly away from that front thigh. And energetically send your left heel towards your right knee. Lean back. Half monkey or half Hanumanasana, toes up. And either guide your hands closer to the hips or closer to the foot. Long spine. Deep breaths. Bend into the left knee, come back into your lunge position. Curl the back toes underneath and step back with your left foot into downward facing dog. Stay for another breath. Feel the difference in the spine and the back of the legs from your first down dog. And then come back down onto the hands and knees for a forward fold. Again, I like using something underneath my seat. You can sit straight on the mat facing me, or I will sit on a blanket. Let's bring both feet forward. Bend at the right knee, and bring the right knee out to the side. Janu Shirshasana. The foot is straight in front here. And you can lean back into the hands, especially if you're just getting used to stretching again. This may feel more comfortable than leaning forward. If you'd like a little more sensation though, bring the hands in front of you, in front of the shoulders. Inhale, and on the exhale, lean towards that extended leg. Your right leg is forward. Now, once you come into a space where the body no longer wants to move forward, you're at your edge, then soften the hands. Soften them to the floor. You can wrap them around the foot, on top of the foot. Anywhere on the leg is fine as well. Find a place where you're not straining or forcing, but instead just allow the body to open.
Last breath. To shift back up, walk the hands back towards the pelvis. Twist towards the bent leg. Gentle twist towards the extended leg. Now send both legs forward, your bent leg, and come into Paschimottanasana, head to knee pose. Hands forward, inhale. Exhale, lean forward, even if it's just a couple inches or a millimeter, it doesn't matter. Lean forward wherever the body takes you, and then soften the hands. You're not trying to create a shape here or a picture. Instead, close the eyes and notice how it feels inside. So let your body guide you. These forward folds will help calm the nervous system, which allows you to heal and restore and boost your immunity. Transition the hands back to sitting, and now bring your right knee in and out. Your left leg is extended now. Hands forward, inhale. Either place the hands behind you or shift towards the foot. Find your edge and soften. Walk back to the hips, twist to the bent leg, look behind the shoulder, and twist towards the extended leg. And then send both legs out. Come onto your hands and knees from here. And you can move that blanket out to the side once again if you are using it. This is thread the needle. It's really great for opening the upper back, and when you're holding baby all day, I know that that can get very, very tense. So this is a good way to stretch that. Come onto your tabletop position, right arm out to the side, and then weave that right arm underneath the left. Keep the hips over the knees and soften onto your right shoulder. Lengthen the left arm out. Place your left hand by the face, extend your right arm out again, and then come back into that tabletop position. Balance out the other side, left arm out, weave underneath the right, and rest on the mat. Hips over the knees. Place the right hand by the face and extend the left arm out and come back into your tabletop position. Sit on the heels for a moment and then move into your final posture, Shavasana. Now, this part of the practice, there's not a lot of going on. However, this is where the magic happens. I've said that before in other videos, but this is when your body is allowed to restore and heal. Everything you just did, you got the circulation moving, you calm the nervous system. This is where the body processes and restores. That's a really important part of the practice. Lay here as long as you can, and actually don't come back the way I just did. It's better to come up to from the side and then to the spine. That's an optimal way. Soften the hands by your side. Relax the hips and the feet. And soften the face. Release any wrinkles between the forehead or between the eyebrows. Space between the teeth and the jaw. And I'd like you to stay lying down. I will come up to seated to continue to guide you so you can listen to my voice. Feel a wave of relaxation wash over the face and down the shoulders, around the torso, around the hips, legs, and finally the soles of the feet. Completely relaxed and at ease. As you heal your body, you're better able to care for your baby and for your family. Take this time for self-care. And surrender all tension from your body. Let it melt into the floor. Leave it on the mat. And feel lighter and freer. I'll mind the time for you, and I'll let you know when it's time to come back. Rest in silence for a few moments. Deepen your breath now. Bring awareness to the breath and to the body. Wiggle fingers and toes. Extend the arms and the legs. And draw the knees in. Roll over to your right side and rest in fetal position for a few moments. Notice how you feel. Now push yourself up to seated, a comfortable seated position once again. Place the hands at the heart. And deepen your breath. We'll end this practice by chanting Om together once again. Bring your attention to the third eye and deepen your breath. Om.
Bow to your heart and honor the light within you. I thank you for sharing your practice with me today and allowing me to guide you. I hope that you feel energized and also healed and restored. The light within me honors and respects the light within each of you. Namaste.